And on to this story now. South Africa's mining sector recorded the lowest number of fatalities in any year at 49 in the year 2022. And the good news is that 2023 has also started on a positive note, with the month of January that has just ended recording 0 fatalities, making it the first time in the history of the country that January records 0 deaths. AECI Mining's Chief Executive Officer Mark Kathan believes the importance of financial investment, effective processes and executive commitments when it comes to mining safety cannot be overstated, and he joins us now. Mark, thank you very much for your time. Let's start here tonight. South Africa coming off the safest year in mining when it comes to 2022 with the lowest death rate in a long time. What does this mean really for the sector, if you can explain how the sector fared in the past?
Yeah, Kaladi, it's a fantastic achievement that the death rate and fatalities are actually going in the right direction. And that's a real commitment from our fellow leaders in the mining industry that have put this at the forefront and an objective to actually reduce and make mine safety a priority. You know, if I talk about AECI Mining, we are a service industry into the mining sector, and we have to abide by the rules and the compliance that our customers being the mines. And it's something at the forefront of what we do. It's we inject that DNA into our people. We have almost 4,000 people that service mines throughout not only South Africa, but also throughout the African continent and as far as Australia, Chile, and Indonesia. And to try and get the culture of safety throughout all those employees at various mine sites is a phenomenal achievement by my team. And that's something that we drive quite hard. About 18 months ago, we did a culture survey amongst our employees. And one thing that they do feel comfortable with at AECI Mining is really being safe as an employee. It's something that we strive very hard, and we want to take and ensure that all our people return safely home each and every evening as they exit their work.
Mark, with the mining indaba set to go off next week, the latest data in mining safety depicts a picture of the local mining industry doing well when it comes to safety, but there's certainly still a lot of work to be done to keep those fatalities and injuries low. What are your thoughts on that in terms of the developments that are happening there worldwide?
Yeah, and you know, South Africa is exposed to large amounts of underground mining. One fatality is a fatality too much. And the mining industry is looking for safer methods of mining, and that's something that all industry servicing mining has to focus on. It's not only the fatalities that you have to look at, it's also the life-altering injuries that you have to investigate and make sure that that doesn't actually happen. We have been very fortunate through many safe mining practices that for years now we have not had a fatality in our industry, and also we've had 0 life-altering injuries in the last 24 months. So that is really a statistic that we are proud of. But, you know, these are all lagging indicators. We have to look at what the leading indicators are for mine safety. And leading indicators comes through to good practice and constant monitoring, whether it's a first aid injury, whether it is minor injury. It's something that has to be investigated. Why did it happen? And how do you actually adjust your process to ensure that injuries in the workplace don't occur? Furthermore, you know, when we look at our statistics, we also look at the amount of travel that we do on the road. As AECI Mining, we travel almost 30 million kilometers on the road, and that has to deliver product to our customers on the continent and at our various geographies. And that has been something that we are really focused on, more so in recent times, as we have seen some significant accidents and unfortunate events in recent times within South Africa.
Of course, there are a lot of programs, a number of safety programs throughout the mining sector, but you were recently awarded the lowest rating, or the highest rating rather, in the total recordable incident rate rating. Why is that so notable for the company?
Yeah, it's, we delivered an injury rate of, we call it TRIR, total recordable incident rate of 0.1. Globally, it's a leading rate amongst our peers, and that is absolutely notable. We spend a lot of time focusing on safety. We also have a safety framework, which we refer to as Zero Harm, and that's freely available on our website. And we encourage other industries, not only the mining industry, not only the suppliers into the mining industry, to actually look at that. And more so, in the next month, we will also download a very detailed safety manual, so that our employees follow. We inject that DNA, and we make sure that all our employees actually comply with those regulations.
Mark Kathan is the CEO at AECI Mining. Thank you very much for your time this afternoon, talking to us, of course, about an important aspect in the commodities sector ahead of the mining indaba as the country looks for more investments into the sector. So calls for mining safety investments to be actually part of that discussion in the mining indaba, which starts on Monday next week.